The US ambassador to Nigeria has revealed today that there's no evidence that the United States, through the USAID, funded Boko Haram or is funding Boko Haram. So basically, the United States ambassador to Nigeria is saying that the revelation by US Congressman Scott Perry is not true. So the US is calling the US a liar. So who are we going to believe, the US or the US? Because what are they doing? See, it's going to be a long one. Because for the US to admit that yes, the United States aid funded Boko Haram, it simply means that a lot of people have to be called out. You cannot investigate without pointing out the people involved. Are they willing to do that? And not just their people. Because the truth is, if it's true, because it's an allegation. Now, if it's true that USAID funded or is funding Boko Haram, it simply means that the United States are not just going to name their own people involved. They might also end up naming people within the region who may have taken part. Yes, because it's going to be a long one because Nigerians think that, okay, this is an allegation that comes easy. The fact that the US congressman aired it in the open doesn't mean that the investigations are going to happen in the open. So the revelation is going to die off like that within the country. It's like saying we're never going to have a public hearing in this country where such revelation is being openly investigated. It cannot. All this expectation by Nigerians, it will not happen. Yes, Boko Haram has caused devastation in the north and everything. Let's hope that this revelation is going to force an end to whatever thing that's happening behind closed doors and let the country be at peace and make progress. But if you're waiting to hear more about this revelation by US Congressman saying that USAID funded Boko Haram, you're not going to hear anything about it. Never. It's a huge allegation. It's a very huge allegation that can actually destroy diplomacy. It's huge. Okay, we just listen to it like common talk. No, it's not a common talk. It's deep. It's actually deep. Nobody ever is going to admit to that. It's a crime. Nobody's going to admit to. Never. Because for the United States to ever admit that the USAID funded Boko Haram, it simply means they have to come clean with investigations. It simply means names will be mentioned. It simply means there has to be directions to how much was paid to Boko Haram and by who and through whom. Are they willing to do that?